It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. So just about set now, and on the hill, Cy Young.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go? Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, number 10. Young, once again named Pitcher of the Month after a really excellent stretch. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So digging in, Allen. This one in the air. Peters makes the grab for the second out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time. And the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, the lefty, John Means. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And now here is Ketel Marte. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the center fielder. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Game 1 of the division series. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Cameron Cannon. On its way to the corner. And Ricky Henderson the grab. One down. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Here's a 1-1.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Here's the third baseman. Runner takes off. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To third, safe there. And I gotta think that'll be scored a pass ball.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Fastball for a strike. 3-2 down. Hard hit right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Next to hit, Charles LeBlanc. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Swings through that one out in front that time. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 1, the Rays nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the power hitting catcher, number 69. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. Just missed.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Outside, that's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again at the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Whitey Blackman next to hit for the Rays. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying and out of here. A two-run shot. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Here's the rookie third baseman. That's in there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So up next, Barack Obama. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the ALDS. Out to short. Throw to first in time. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte. Ripped on a line, Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Bryant. Ball to strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. That one felt good. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Now it's the shortstop. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2-2 count.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Throw to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Allen steps to the plate for the White Sox. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Allen, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left field, Blackman sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 4-2. As we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, number 8. The pitch. Clips the corner. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. With Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Up the middle. Fires to first in time. And now the catcher for the Rays. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Cameron Cannon.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up next for Chicago, Davis. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Just missing there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now the third baseman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 away with a runner at third here in game 1 of the ALDS. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. Charles LeBlanc, the next to hit.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now it's even up.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So 2 down now, and here is Bryant. Check swing called strike. Now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now Whitey Blackmon. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Josh Spores up and loosening in the pen. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
That is strike 2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Barack Obama next to hit for the Rays. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And there's a ball.
3-2.
Ricky Henderson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now 5-2. Game 1 of the division series. Now at the plate, number 8.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 2-2.
2 balls,
Well,
2
I think
strikes.
he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Throws the first in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. Left field, Blackman. And makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Allen. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Got one out to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Sox move closer on the solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Josh Sborz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ricky Henderson. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. So, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed. Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the lineup flips over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. One down, base is empty. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays. Swings and misses. And out to a 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, left side. Blackman makes the grab. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The White Sox down by a pair here in game 1 of the ALDS. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Now the third baseman. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 69. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Towards first, Mlbwl takes it himself. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Bobby Witt Jr. next to hit for the Rays. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swings through that.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Popped up right side, Cannon. 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. Headed towards the corner. Allen on the move towards foul ground. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the first baseman, Charles LeBlanc. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 2-2. And this is inside. Action in the pen down there. Dauri Moreta getting loose out there. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, they had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
So up next for Chicago, Bryant. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. That missed by a lot. Now the count is even, 2-2. The White Sox trailing by 2 here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Penivez gathers, goes to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. The next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Carmen Mlbwl. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a slider misses down and away. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That one almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one lifted to left. Allen has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Barack Obama next to hit for the Rays. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Runner takes off. Throw to second, and he's safe. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carmen Mlbwl won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the White Sox, Tanner Banks. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Back up the middle and a base hit. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And here's the catcher. And he grounds one back up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 7-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia. Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, and there's 1 down.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one ripped. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of the ALDS. That misses, and that's ball 3. Movement in the bullpen. Felix Bautista warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Whitlock warming up as well. That one hammered center field. That's bad. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jimmy Garcia won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Dauri Moreta on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cameron Cannon. On the ground, right side. Marte whips it to first. That ends the frame. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 7-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trevor Stephan. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Andrew Nardi, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 2-1. Just missed. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's the third baseman. The 1-1 is fouled off. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He flips it to second in time. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So digging in, Mlbwl. Just a weak fly ball this time. Sizes this one up, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're on to the ninth in game one. It's the Rays 7 and the White Sox 4. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one, Felix Bautista.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Foul ball. Just misses with that one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Chopped left side. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman. Next pitch is outside. The Rays leading by 3 here in the late stages of game one. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one outside. Ball 3. Bryant up next for the White Sox. Two outs. And a foul ball. One strike away from securing game one. Swung on, belted. That's long gone. And they inch closer. It's 7-5.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Bryant steps to the plate for the White Sox. in the air on the infield. Marte. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays claim game 1 here at home.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge